Yeah, we're going on the Grape Trail right now, and I want to show you where that's at. Before, let's orient yourself. This is like, here's Chapman, and it's a school, and this is like the residential area, Chapman Heights and everything. This is the boulevard coming all the way up here. You can go to Oak Glen Road. So you can see sort of where we're at here. These are the Crafton Hills. You can see these are old hills. Didn't know how much granite was in there though, because if we go down here, we'll look at something cool. I want you to see the park. This park is really beautiful. It's a nice place to walk and everything else. We go here. It costs us $60 to get a pass, and we go here every other day, so it's really worth it. And so if we move it down this way, you can see right here is Grape Avenue, and the trail starts right here. So I wanted to get you there by going up through Bryant Street, coming either way, Bryant Street, and then you can see here's Adams Street here, and then you have this area. You can see it, but Carter Street's on the side, and then Grape Avenue comes right up here. Now, if you take it up to this situation, you'll find the Grape Trail. Now you can see it here. We park right here. There's plenty of nice parking. Quiet neighborhood. I'd love to live here. But if we go up here to the trail, we can see following this trail. It's really easy, right? In fact, the most of the trail easy until we get to the point we were talking about before. So here's the dam now. There's a trail that takes you around it. There's a slide here. You don't want to do that. It takes you around it, and then you end up going through here. It's really, really pretty. Now this reservoir I thought was really cool. Now look where it's at. This reservoir actually drains into the lakes also. I did not know that. I knew the reservoir was here. I knew there was some water in it, not so much. I had no idea it was going to be this packed. Now as you're going along here, by the way, this is down by the Crafton Hills Conservancy. But if here's a reservoir in all this area here, if you just take the basic trail, come along this way, and then come back down, you're good. Then I advise if you can do it, is come back the other way, because we've done over here, and we came out this way, went to Mill Creek Road. That's 38. You can go up to Big Bear that way. And they walked along here, but there's no trail here. There's no place to walk. You're just walking in the bike lane. Just isn't quite as comfortable as all. So when you're doing this one, plan on doing it light coming this way and then light coming that way. Now, if you really want to have some fun, these guys are bikers. I can't believe some guys are bike this whole thing. Just amazing to me. So you can also come up here and go up this side of the reservoir, and this trail will lead you right down to, well, a lot of these trails will lead you right down to the park. So the regional park. I just want to let you know where we're at. It gives you an idea of the trail. All of this is really, really a nice walk. Up here, you're starting to get in some huffing and puffing, all right? So just know your limits. Go up there in the summer, have some water, enjoy yourself. Now I'll show you some stuff from the trail. Okay, we just came up from down there, and now we are going up this way, and the trail is going to take us sort of up for a while. It's a pretty trail, huh, babe? And here we are, just looking off to the side. So this is the Grape Avenue Trail, and if you look right down there, follow Grape Avenue down there, you'll find right along there Bryant Street. Going up that way will take you up to Big Bear. Going this way takes you to Yucaipa, and if you turn at Oak Glen Road, you'll go to Oak Glen. Just follow the trail, just follow the trail. You can see where we're at. Again, it's a moderate trail. It's not an easy trail. It's a moderate trail because most of it's up and down. Oh, there's Yucaipa Valley. If that's not pretty, I don't know what is. We sure picked a nice place to live.
Yeah, hey, look.
What do you see?
I was just wondering if that's the area where the fire was.
Oh yeah, right up in there.
Yeah.
That whole area. You can see.
Where it's all burnt out.
Yeah, it's all burnt out from the fire. right over there is El Dorado, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There's Oakland Road's right up that way.
Yeah, remember the El Dorado fire went right up to the street here almost. So everything that's on this side is where the fire was. Everything on that side is where the fire wasn't, and it started right there. A lot of people think it's expensive to live in California. Yes, taxes are bad. Sometimes the politics don't agree with me. Vice versa, whatever. They don't agree with my politics either. But here in Yucaipa, look at what we have here. Now, I don't care what you think. How much would you pay to have weather like this a week before Christmas, a week before winter? And Christmas. Absolutely beautiful. So, if you want to take this trail, the Grape Avenue Trail, look what you get to see. And that's just Edian a little bit. Okay, we're about a third of a mile in. Not very far, but just thought I'd let you know where we're at and what you're seeing. And I'm going to turn my app on. All right, over there. That's Yucaipa Lower. There's the Yucaipa Lakes. You can see where we're at. And now we're going to walk up here.
Workout home.
And there is the reservoir.
Workout resumed.
Again, I knew the reservoir was up here. I knew it was up here, but I didn't think there'd be much water. I guess what they do is bring in the water from the state and then they have it here for emergencies. And from what I've heard, this is where they got water to put out the El Dorado fire with the helicopters. But I don't know what these things are. If anybody's out there that knows what these pillars are, I need some help here. I don't know what this thing is. So if one of you people out there that see this video, please tell me what that is. There's another one over there, quite a ways away. But now you can take the suicide trek, which is right down that way, or you can just calmly take this walk here. And yes, you hear my app. Like I said, just a moderate walk. Nothing really strenuous. Right over there is a saddle dam. Now what that means is between two spots here is a dip in the mountain and they put it there. So that saddle dam is at the same level as this other dam here. We think that this is part of the, we know it's part of the State Water Project, but it looks to us that this part here, we just heard water, looks like this water comes from this way and ends up in the Yucaipa Lakes. So it's another place for it to drain off. Pretty cool. So you can see where we're at. Pretty amazing here. Nice place to live. Now, I want someone out there to tell me they would not want to live in that house. That house is like beautiful. And look where it is. All these houses right here, but this one is really beautiful. And our friend here is chasing us away. Cute puppy, huh? Cute puppy. You good puppy? I know. Okay, so yeah, don't torment the dog. It's just not nice. Maybe the people will get upset. So just don't torment the dog. Keep on going. Pretty cool. Okay. Now we can see where that water's coming down here like this. We can hear it up there. When the dog's not barking, you can probably hear it. But it looks like it's all going straight down to where the Yucaipa Lakes is. That's pretty cool, I think. And so here's the dam itself. Boom, baby. As we're here, it's obvious they don't want us to. As we're here, it's obvious they don't want us to go that way. Okay? But if you look up here, we have a road and the trail. Now you can make your choice if you want. We have decided to just go ahead and take the road. There's that beautiful house. Wow. Yucaipa is the bomb. If you look along here, you can see how this rock was cut away to build this road and this dam, which means that they put it on bedrock. They didn't just put it in dirt, which of course means that it's going to last a long time. Okay, don't go in there. I'm not supposed to be in there. All right, here we are. And here is the water behind this dam for the State Water Project. We just came from down there, just a moderate one, not a big one, but it did get my heart pumping a little bit. You can see where the rock was cut. Becky and I were just thinking there's a lot more granite in these air hills than I thought it was when I was growing up. They are pretty old. You can tell if they're old if they're rounded. If they're rounded, that means they're old. Meanwhile, if you look at the other mountains, they're sort of sharp and peaked. That means they're young mountains, and those were formed by earthquakes and stuff like that. No way, this is so beautiful. Like I was saying, old hills are rounded, and these are really old hills. But if you look over there, that's not rounded. That mountain there is in the process of being torn down right now by the rain and stuff. To make it even cooler, to see where we're at, look over here. Right over there, I'll focus in again. That is Mill Creek, right there. I know, right there is Mill Creek, right? But what's cool, so you follow that canyon up through there, that whole area, that is the San Andreas Fault. So if you ever want to get a chance to do that, just go up to Big Bear on 38, and you'll be going through the San Andreas Fault. Again, I'm wowed. You guys are so smart. Now, I'm used to seeing spillways on the face of the dam, right? Or on the sides or something like that. Since this is on top of the hill, the spillway, yes, water does go down that way, but this main spillway is right here going down that channel. Wow, these guys are smart. Oh, by the way, a spillway is where the extra water goes whenever there's too much rain. Yucaipa remembers the flood of '69, which we talked about before in another video. In the flood of '69, there's too much water. So we don't want too much water on top of this, especially the earth dam, because if it goes down over top of it, it erodes it away. But there you go. That's a spillway. Just to give you a little bit about distance, we're a half mile in from where we parked the truck. And here's an information booth. Shows you all the trail and everything else. Looking good here, looking good here. And of course, how can it not look good when you're living in such a beautiful area? Hi! Right over there is the San Andreas fault line. You can see it. Now I showed it earlier, but it's very clear. Do you see where there's all of a sudden a change in the terrain? That's because right now we are standing on the Pacific plate, and on that side is the North American plate. Wow, that's a lot to put on your plate. We're here at a fork in the road, and if we look at this, there's a high road and a low road. This low road continues all the way down, and if you follow it all the way, keep going right, you'll find yourself